In this video, I'm going to show you how to perform a chi-square test of independence between two categorical variables starting from a raw data set in SPSS. Okay, so what we could do, in the last couple of videos, I showed you one, how to do it by hand, but starting from a summarized two-way table. In the other one, we did it with Excel with the raw data. So I have Excel file that I can import here. Or I also have made available for you the actual data set, so the .save file for SPSS. So I'll just open that, and you're going to see here, so let me drag in the output window here, and let me also drag in the data set. So here we have the data set. Again, each row represents a different respondent. There are, this is the ID variable, but really the two categorical variables we're interested in comparing are college and response. Okay, actually doing a test of independence in SPSS is super quick, okay, because it has the built-in functionality. So the first thing you do is you find the Analyze menu option, and under that you're going to go to Tables, and you're going to go to Custom Tables. And this allows you to build your two-way table. So for the columns, I like to put the college, and for the response, I like to put that in the rows, and it automatically knows that it's going to count, and I'm going to leave it as is. And the next thing I'm going to do, besides getting this two-way table, I'd like to get test statistics, okay? So in the test statistics here, I'm going to click on Test of Independence. I'm going to uncheck Include Multiple Response Variables and Tests. And finally, in the title, I'm going to type in Test of, or chi-square Test of Independence. And then the caption, I'm going to write college graduate versus response to oil drilling, just to set things in context. Okay, so I'll click OK, and that's it. So here we have the table with all the correct actual counts. Okay, so for example, this 180 represents the number of respondents who are college graduates, because it's under the S, and who oppose oil drilling. And the results of the chi-square test are right here, and the test statistic value is 11.461. If you remember, that's the number we got when we did it by hand. 2 degrees of freedom, of course, the number of rows minus 1 times the number of columns minus 1. There are 3 rows, so 3 minus 1 times 2 minus 1, because there's 2 columns. 2 times 1 is 2. And then the p-value here is 0.003, which is very close to what we got in Excel, and also by hand we established using the chi-square table that this p-value has to be less than 0.005, and indeed it is. Okay. And so at this 5% level, we can reject the null hypothesis that these two variables are independent. So there's evidence of dependence. Okay, and that's it. Very quick and very easy way to do a chi-square test of independence using raw data using SPSS.